Hey, what's up, everybody? Zombie Face, what's up? Yes, Silky, what's happening? Catherine, hey, Chase Gaming, what's up? George, Creep Show, what's happening? Let me get everything set up here. Does the audio sound okay? It was chopping out on me earlier. I'm still working with this mic connection. Let me know that sounds all right, please. Aaron, hey, Cool Kid George, hey, Canadian Pancake, what's up? Crazy Logan, Casey Duvall, Jacob Lee, Knight Rider, Dylan, MCMT, Zanman, what's happening? Megan, hello. Genesis, what's up? Useless kid, hey, you're not useless at all. All right, I'm still getting everything set up here. Cool kid, thank you very much. Dolly, is it glitchy? Is it chopping up? The audio doesn't sound good or what? Y'all let me know. I was having trouble earlier, but I hope it's smooth. Oh man. I wanted it to work. How bad? Okay, is it annoying y'all? Let me try to restart it. Maybe I can. Okay, so how I can't tell how choppy it is. Some of y'all saying it's all right, some of y'all saying it's not. I mean, if I kill the mic, I'm gonna have to go from the webcam, which the mic isn't great on that. So y'all let me know what I should do. I'll have to restart the stream though, because I have it on the live camera thing. Okay, if it's minor, I'm just gonna rock with it. If it gets too bad, y'all just let me know, and we'll fix it up. Or I'll just restart this sucker. What's up? Hope everybody's having a good week, or had a good week. About to be a great weekend. I know that. Lewis, what's up? Jesse, thank you. You're cool too. Zuma, yes, great question. I am going to keep making masks. In fact, I'm looking at one right here. I stopped editing the video that I'm going to post tomorrow, maybe tonight, to do this live stream. So more masks are on the way. Black Parade, I'm probably not going to do this Sunday. This might be my last live stream, at least for a week or so, most likely. Arthur, I'm good. How are you? A sneak peek? Yeah, I was thinking about letting y'all get a little sneak peek of this mask, but I'm not sure. Maybe in a little bit. Haven't decided. A Batman mask. I'm probably not going to do a Batman mask. I know I said this in the other live stream or whatever, but anything with ears on it, I probably won't do. Only because I'm not sure that how that would turn out. Same reason I probably won't do a Black Panther mask as much as I want to, because Black Panther would be awesome. But I probably won't do a Batman mask unless I think of a way to do it without ears, which I don't know how that would be possible. Zuma, yeah, the ghost face has been suggested quite a bit, and that would be pretty cool. Haven't looked into it yet though. Boom, I gotcha. How do you prevent wrinkling or crackling in the paint? That's a very good question because I know that comes up for a lot of y'all, and it's happened to me probably a handful of times, and in just small areas. Very fortunate for that. And I don't know what causes it because some people have said it's humidity, but where I live, it's humid pretty much all the time. So I don't think that's what caused it for me. I thought it was overspraying because it happened to me when I put on the clear coat, and I thought it was overspraying accompanied with spraying it on too early after the coat before it, so not letting the coat dry. But I don't know. I don't know what the actual answer is, and I'm sorry. It does suck because that's a huge setback when your paint wrinkles up like that. Drake, you bet. Thank you for joining me. Dibs, hello. Spicy, I did make a Canadian slasher mask. It's called Canadian Killer. It's on my channel if you want to check it out. but it's already out there. I've done the Canadian flag mask. Aaron, yes, I want to do a Venom mask at some point. I haven't attempted it yet, so I'm not exactly sure when I'll do it, but Venom is on my list of to-dos. Mary, no, no directors have come to me about Jason masks. I wish. I don't think I'm nearly that good though. Yeah, Johnny, you talking about the Canada mask? The one thing I regret about the Canada mask is that I didn't put any damage on it, any extra damage. I do regret that. It's the one I think it's the only flag mask I've done where I didn't put extra damage on it at the end. So if I could do it over again, that's what I would do. Yes, I've made Deadpool also. That's on my channel as well. In fact, here, I'm gonna post a link real quick for anyone who needs to get caught up. Give you a link to the playlist of all of my mask videos. All right, y'all check that out. Sorry, I should have labeled that, but that's a playlist of all of the mask videos I've done so far. Deadpool is in there, Canada's in there. The Zack Attack Gamer, yes, I have one sibling. He's 5 years older than me, and he lives in Oklahoma. What's up, Trav? I'm sure he's not watching this though. Dibs, thank you so much. Gunner Baron, hey. Dome GD, I'm not sure what dank meme, what that would be. What is a dank meme mask? You're gonna have to explain it to me. I'm sorry, I'm not hip with the dank meme. E Tizzle 58, a Jason Hunter mask. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that would be, but I like the sound of it. Blue Jay, hey, what's happening? Gunner Baron, the next rap. I have a song that's done. It's recorded. I just need to mix it down. But I am working on new music. I've got some beats that I'm working on. And so, for the small percentage of you who like my music as well, I am working on more music. I'm glad to be getting back around to that too. Butter virus, a snakeskin mask. That's a cool concept. I haven't considered it. Same with a fish, like with scales and stuff. I think that's been suggested way back in the past, and I just haven't tried messing with those yet. I'm gonna have to look up Fortnite, or I mean, as far as what a Fortnite mask would look like, because I'm not even familiar with it. I've never even played. But that was to you, cool kid George. Sorry, Pedro. No, I haven't done Freddy Krueger yet. I'm saving that one probably towards closer to Halloween, just because it'd be cool to do that one right in the Halloween season. But yes, I have to do Freddy Krueger. That is a must make. Jesse, I've made a part 5. I made all the movie versions except for Uber Jason and part 2 or whatever with the potato sack on his head. So if you check out my channel, or I'll post the link again to the playlist. See everything I've done so far, but I've done all the movie versions. Some of them I should revisit because I did them way back and I could do them better, but regardless. Dome GD, I've been on YouTube since 2007. I've been on here for a long time. I never made a mask until 2014 in November of 2014. Up until then, it was strictly my music with the occasional random video. But yeah, I was trying to blow up for my music, and obviously that never happened. But luckily, you guys have enjoyed the masks, and this thing took off, and it's been a whole lot of fun. So thank you. Let me say that too. Sorry, I can't believe I missed that. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos. No matter which videos you like to watch, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, y'all. That Gunner, that's true. I haven't made the dream sequence mask of part 5. I have made Leatherface. That one's on my channel as well. You can check that out. I was pretty proud of the Leatherface mask. I really like how that one turned out. Cliff, what's up? Angelic, what got me into making masks? Honestly, I just wanted one mask. I made one mask in 2014. I think I was just shopping around at Halloween time. I was looking for a Jason mask, and of course, the Halloween stores suck for Jason masks. You can't find anything of quality. It's always that stupid little flimsy foam thing. That's all they ever sell. And for whatever reason, I guess I just poked around online and, just kind of looked around for if it was possible just to make your own mask, get a blank and make your own mask. And I stumbled into a couple YouTube videos where guys had already done it, and so I saw that, and then I saw some forums online that suggested JDF Studios for blanks as well as some others, but JDF was the one that a lot of people were talking about. So got a blank from JDF, made a mask. I thought that was gonna be the only one because I only wanted one mask, and then it took off here on YouTube. That video has 5 million something views now. The first one I ever posted. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was gonna be anything big. And look where we are now. 66,000 subscribers. It's insane. Madeira, hey, is that Madeira? Madara? I'm not sure how to say your name, but hey, back to you. Cool kid George, you got a gold mask? That's cool. I've been wanting to do a gold mask and a silver mask. I just haven't done them yet. Blue Jay, my favorite mask, I think it's a tie between I'm looking at my wall of masks that you've seen in previous videos. I think it's a tie between wood grain and lake bottom mask because I'm just very, very proud of how those turned out. They turned out even better than I expected they would, even better than I had pictured in my head. So, Larkamus, no, I don't wear my masks for Halloween mainly because I don't do much on Halloween. I go over to my best friend's house and we give out candy. I give out candy with his family. So I could wear it, but there's a lot of little kids around in his family, so I don't want to scare anybody too bad. Otherwise, I would be wearing one of my masks for sure. Otherwise, they just stay on my wall. They're artwork. Gunner, a Skeletor mask, that'd be cool. Brianna Turner, hey! Is that Brianna or Brianna? I know that's a touchy subject, so I apologize if I said it wrong, but I said them both just to be safe. Sully Ivy, my favorite Friday the 13th movie is probably part 8. And I don't know that it's so much for the movie itself, but I really like that mask, the part 8 mask, the color and the chevrons. I've always liked. And I think part 8 is probably the one I've seen the most for whatever reason. So yeah, I'll say part 8, but they all have their moments, except for a couple of them. I can't make an Uber mask. I know that one's been requested a lot, but I've never seen anybody who makes a blank of the Uber Jason mask. So if there's a blank out there and I find it, then maybe I'll make it. Cameron, thank you so much. You listen to my music anytime, and I love you. I appreciate it. Aaron, yes, I do enjoy football. Dallas Cowboys are my favorite team, which you might be able to tell by the flag, unless you think it's the Houston Texans, which is not true. Definitely a Cowboys fan. And I'm not into college sports. I like pro sports. So Dallas Cowboys and Texas Rangers, those are my teams. Sebastian, yeah, it's good to see you again. Briggs, what's up? I'm good. How are you? E Tizzle, yep. Dallas Cowboys. Cool Kid George, yes, I am deep in the heart of Texas. Home sweet home. And yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Cody Johnson, I see Seahawks mask. That's the thing. I could run away with these, especially with the flag mask, because that's what I did at one point. Is I had a list of all the different country flags I could do, so I can still, do some of those if I'm out of ideas. Which I do have some droughts of ideas or just motivation to make masks. But sports teams would be another thing to do. I haven't done my favorite sports teams on it. But I mean, the list could go on and on with that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's hot in Texas, y'all, and that's part of the reason why I haven't been pumping out masks very frequently. And I know I'm inconsistent with the masks anyway, and that's a number of factors. It's whether or not it feels good to be outside making masks. It's hot on my back patio, and so sometimes I'm just not in the mood to be sitting out there with a Dremel for a couple hours. And also just having time, because I got a full time job and everything, and I make these masks on the weekend, so it's about whether or not I have the time to do it and really I'm feeling like doing it. So I apologize for not being consistent. I know y'all much rather have me, post a mask every video or post a mask every week or something like that. And I wish I could, but I just can't. Monster RX Films, a turtle shell mask. That'd be cool. I do like the idea of that texture. New Wave Masquerade, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Michael Carr, I work for a local media company. I'm a graphic designer by day. And one of the companies we own is Candy 95, which, if you've seen my movie raps, that's what it's for. It's a work thing. And I just decided to start putting them on YouTube as well. So I think some people might be under the impression that those are singles or something that I'm trying to put out and get noticed for, but it's not like that. The movie raps are just a radio bit. It's something fun that I do on Fridays for our top 40 radio station at work. So I hope y'all know that those are just for fun. Don't take them too seriously. Minnesota gets pretty hot in the summer. I wouldn't have expected that. Of course, I haven't been that far north. I think the farthest I've been north is probably Missouri or Kansas, I should say. Michael Cup, yes, a Predator mask would be cool. I'm not sure how I'd go about it as far as putting the stuff on the front of the mask. That could be kind of tough. Same with Bane or like a Mortal Kombat mask. I would love to do Scorpion. If I did any Mortal Kombat mask, it would be Scorpion. I'm not sure about how to go about sticking something on the front, or if I would like that. I should say. Done, dude. Gaming's been. Oh, okay. Are you down here, or are you saying it's 98 where you are? Later, Cody. Thanks for stopping by. Jared Pritchard, thank you so much. Wild Penguin, a police Jason mask. That could be cool. That could be fun to come up with. RoboCop is definitely intriguing. I know that was mentioned in the last live stream to do a RoboCop mask. I'm not sure about doing the eye part, how I'd go about that, but could be cool. There could be a way to do it. Horror fan fanatic. I haven't. I know I've seen the request a lot for me doing a big hush mask, and I'm not sure how I'd go about that. To be honest, like I can't picture what I would even do. I definitely can't put my own face on it. That'd be tough. Kyle Birds. That's a very good question. It doesn't necessarily bug me that the mask videos blew up before my music ever caught on, but it slightly bummed me out when I realized that it was just the masks that were bringing people in. Because I definitely put in a lot more time and a lot more heart and passion into my music. Uh, but hey, I'm happy with whatever. I've been on YouTube so long that I was just thrilled to see some success, and right now I'm just riding the wave, man. So I'm gonna do whatever makes y'all happy. And I enjoy making the masks. It's fun, but it's definitely not what I set out to do, and it's not what I pictured taking off on YouTube for sure. Aaron, one with the axe in the head. That would be cool, but it would be just tough having such a big apparatus hanging off of the front of the mask. The knife fight mask that I did with the small knife sticking out of it was cool because it was pretty small, but I don't know about an axe, like a hatchet or anything like that. I did, it's in the closet, but I bought a fake hammer that I was going to put into a mask, but it ended up, it's a long hammer. So just a little too big. T James 376. I'm glad you asked that. Where do I get the hoods I put the masks on? Like these back here. They both came from the Devil's Latex, and they're in Canada. And I've got a link for you. Check them out on Facebook. Their website's down, but there's the Devil's Latex, and that's where I got those two hoods. They're pricey, but the quality is unbelievable. And you should see the masks that he makes. My stuff looks like child's play compared to his stuff. Goat Simulation Man. I like that screen name. My favorite mask is a tie between the lake bottom mask and the wood grain mask, I would say. As far as masks that I've made, as far as masks in the movie, I would say the part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan mask is my favorite. New Wave Masquerade, a Frosty the Snowman Jason mask. That'd be pretty funny. And pretty easy too. Just put a big old carrot right in the middle of his face and paint the thing white. The Austrian Governor 156, what's up? Haven't been called Hush Puppy before, but what's happening? I don't mind it. Crispy Clips, hey, I'm good. How are you? Rob the Robot, an Optimus Prime mask would be very cool. Transformers theme mask would be pretty cool. I haven't looked into that yet, but Kyle, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Ranger, no, let's see. Yeah, this one you saw was the remake, and then this one, of course, is the American Slasher mask. But yeah, this was the blank from JDF Studios. And I didn't realize that video's gotten a lot of views. I haven't checked on it. It's up at 600,000 views or something insane. I just posted that one last month. Jason Lucas, what's happening? Ryan Mac Games. The next video I post will be a giveaway. So don't worry about that. And yeah, I apologize. I know I didn't give away the UK killer, but I hope you understand that sometimes I do want to keep the masks. Um, I'm trying to give away everything that I make if I can, but I just hope y'all are understanding that sometimes I do want to keep them. Justice Acres, I've made a Leatherface Jason mask. It's on my YouTube channel right now. You can go check it out. Zeno Prime. I got this wrong last time. Is it Prime or Prim? Zeno. I apologize. I know I did the same thing on the last stream. Tactile Puma 58. What do you mean a list of optional masks to choose from? I'm not sure what you mean by that. 555 from Finland. What's up from Finland? Wow. That's awesome. Rourke's a Two-Face mask would be really cool. And a Scarecrow could be a really cool theme too. Megan Frank, thank you so much. Blue Jay, Castaway Wilson mask. That'd be pretty funny. I haven't thought about that one. But the handprint, of course, I did the handprint on the knife fight mask, so yeah, I guess I can just do that again on a white mask with a volleyball line job. Jason West, yes, I make them from the cheap eBay masks. Um, it would be preferable to make them from the JDF Studio mask, but they're just a little more expensive. So the eBay ones I can get for about $7 a pop. Which here's a link to those masks. It's gonna be a nasty link. It's a big, long, nasty thing. I don't know if it's gonna post. Oh no, it won't let me post it. Sorry, my eBay link is too big. But if you go to my any of my mask videos in the description, there's a link to where I get the masks on eBay, and there's a link to my Amazon shop. Which, by the way, I almost forgot. Got shirts on Amazon now. They're only $16. So I would love it if you go and get one. Here's one of them. You can't tell that's my signature with the X-Acto knife underneath it. Is that L Blazer 7 or I Blazer 7? A heavy gunshot mask. Well, my army mask had a lot of gunshots in it. So I've already kind of done the gunshot thing, but yeah, I haven't done heavy gunshot. I did the shotgun blast to the eye mask, which I didn't do a video on, but it's in one of the videos. You can see how that turned out because that was a complete accident. ASGHLDFJK. I've been doing the masks since about 2014, technically, because in November 2014, I posted my first mask video, but I didn't post another one until I think July of 2015 or something. So there's a pretty big gap there. Whoa, but that's when I realized everything was catching on because people kept subscribing and asking for more masks. So 2014 and then kind of mid 2015 is when I really got cooking with the mask videos. Caleb McFarland, my favorite mask design from the movies is probably part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. I really like the color of it and the chevrons. I like those unique chevrons. I think that's probably my favorite mask from the movies. George, good luck in your competition. Thank you for stopping by. JE the Punisher 202, yes. I got a t-shirt for Take Off the Mask too. If you want to go get it, it's on Amazon. Gunner, a Hellboy mask would be very cool. I've thought about that too. Just haven't tried it yet. Okay, Tactile Puma 58. No, I don't have a list of ideas to choose from. Usually I'll just I mean, once one comes to mind, I'll start working on it kind of a thing. I don't really write them down. I did write down flags. I went through a bunch of different countries' flags just to see which ones I would like to attempt or, could possibly attempt in the future. I did write those down just so I remember them, but other than that, no. Usually I'll get one mask in mind and kind of focus on that, knock it out, and then if another one comes to mind, I'll knock it out, but I've never really made a list. I don't have anything sitting around here with a list of ideas. Sebastian Kirk, what's up? There's your shout out. Thank you for joining me. Mark Braun, what's up? Agent G in the house. That's right. Went to high school with Mark Braun, so he's throwing in some inside jokes here. Larkamus, thank you so much. Blow My Top is one of my favorite songs too. I was really proud of how that one turned out. Christopher, an Arizona flag probably would look cool. I'm trying to remember I might not remember exactly what the flag looks like, but just about any flag looks cool, and that's the tough thing is I would like to do all 50 states if I had the time, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do that. Of course, there's a couple that are tough. I think California, doesn't that one have the bear and stuff on it? I can't remember, but that was the same thing with the Mexican flag mask that I did. I couldn't do that emblem in the middle. That was just gonna be way too difficult. So that's why I put the skull in the middle of the mask. Johnny B Productions, no, the only masks I will do are the Jason masks. I'm sticking with what works. I apologize if that upsets you, but I'm not gonna rock the boat. Michael Cuff, what's up? Butter virus, keep the paint run. How to keep the paint from running on the mask? Tends to run towards the bottom. Yeah, you just got to be careful not to overspray. I mean, the trick is to kind of get a little bit of distance and then spray evenly for sure. I know I've had a lot of times where I get running on the mask just because it doesn't take much to go past that point of not running to running, and that is frustrating when it happens. Um, but yeah, you just gotta be careful and try not to overdo it. Origami Lego Dragon. How much do I spend on masks? That really depends on a lot of things. The blank mask from eBay end up being about $7 a pop out the gate, and so then it depends on how many layers of spray paint you're gonna use. If you do primer and then a base coat of something, and if you use something else, if you're doing like a flag mask and you need, 2 or 3 different colors. So it all depends on that, depends on the cans that you buy. Usually, this is a bad example because this is my Mountain Dew, but I buy those super tall Krylon cans, the 20% more Krylon spray paint cans or whatever. So I think those are 4 bucks versus if you got a little small can at Hobby Lobby, that'd be much cheaper. So, not to ramble, I apologize, but it shouldn't be more than 30 bucks max, and on the low end, maybe like, I don't know, $15 or something like that. But usually around 20 bucks is a safe bet if you're using the cheap max. If you're using JDF Studio blanks, then who knows what that could end up being? Because that one back there, that sucker cost a lot. John Wilson, what made me a Jason fan? That is a really interesting question. I don't know. I've always caught the movies on TV since I was a kid, growing up. Stumble into them because I'm not a big horror movie fan. Like I'm not, just all about the genre or anything. Some about Jason movies just stand out. I think it might be one thing is the practical effects, and of course that was as I got older. That's what I liked. Was the practical effects of how they do all the kills and stuff, but then also the creativeness of the kills, which sounds kind of sick and morbid, but they come up with the most ridiculous and most clever kills sometimes in those movies. So I think that's entertaining. I don't know, the fact that he's just a masked dude that's just unstoppable, an unstoppable force is always entertaining. I don't know. That's a good question though. You got me stumped. Alex Productions. I have a flag in the background because I love the great state of Texas, and I always wanted to have a giant flag hanging on a wall in my house, and so that's the only reason I have for that. Ethan H51. My favorite Friday the 13th movie is Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Living in the city ain't no big deal. Mark Braun, yes sir. John Wilson, my favorite Jason kill is the sleeping bag to the tree, or Crispin Glover getting the corkscrew in the hand and the meat cleaver in the forehead. But the sleeping bag was just unbelievable. That brute force that he had to use just to kill her by smacking that girl up against a tree in a sleeping bag. Like, that's just sick, man. Whoever came up with that. Ivanette, you're in Brazil or what? That's awesome. And also that dude getting the road flare in the mouth. I don't know. That one always stands out to me. Mainly because I wanted to see those two idiots get killed. That's the funny thing about Friday the 13th movies too, right? Is that there's some characters who, as morbid as it sounds, you want to see them get off. They're so annoying. And I know that's intentional sometimes for sure. Ryan Mac Games, a campfire mask. That'd be interesting. Like something with flames or something on it, or something that looks burnt. Because I've already done a burned Jason mask. That's on my YouTube channel right now. Epic Clayton. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. The Austrian governor, Crash Bandicoot. Man, I haven't heard the name Crash Bandicoot in forever. That could be pretty funny. JR13, what's up? Mr. Supreme Waffle, yeah, the head punch into the garbage. That was pretty good too. Having that boxing match, and it only took Jason one swing to end it. And I know I said this in the last stream, but any scene where Jason just blows through a door like it's made of popsicle sticks, I love that stuff. When he just crushes through something or anything that just makes him look even bigger than he already is. I love that stuff. I mean, he's a spooky dude, you know? Blue Jay, the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash mask has been brought up a lot. I guess I need to look into that. Night Raccoon, I'm not going to dab. No, not happening. End up turning me into a meme. The mannequin heads with the neck. I get those from the Devil's Latex. You can find them on Facebook. I'll post that link again. They're pricey though. Just keep that in mind. Hey Junior, thank you so much. All the way in Sacramento. That's awesome. Larkamus, no, I haven't checked out Dead Meat's channel. But you're telling me he keeps the kill counts of movies, right? Or he tallies up all the kill counts? Michael Carr, the brushes that I use are not very fancy. I don't have them nearby, but they're the cheap ones from, I think I bought some from Hobby Lobby and some from Walmart, but it's the, I forgot if it's called like natural bristle or something, or goat bristle or something like that. It's not the plasticky bristles, but the real deal ones because it's much softer. But they're nothing specific. I just look for what looks like a good brush and grab it. Super Scrub, it's good. How are you? David, thank you so much. Echo Gamer, what Marvel themed Jason masks specifically do you want to see? Which ones are you thinking of? Simple Arwin, hi, what's happening? Luis Angel Garcia Balderas, hello. Idiot with a channel, that's a good question. I'm not a big fan of the first couple of Friday the 13th, to be honest. If he's not wearing a hockey mask, I kind of don't want to see him. And especially the first one, since you don't see him. I mean, it's not a bad flick. Like, it's still a creepy movie for sure. But I'm a fan of Jason. I want to see him show up and in a mask. Crazy Logan 9, how many layers of paint do I use? That depends. It's always one layer of primer. I usually don't go too hard with that. And then whatever the base coat is, That depends because when I'm painting white on top of primer, it usually takes 2 or 3 coats to get a solid coat. It's tough to do that light color on top of dark color. Um, and then but usually it's 1 layer if it's a solid color, like if it's almond or something like that, it'll just be one clean layer of that. And then really the most layers come in on the clear coat because sometimes I'll just do 2 most of the time, but then other times on rare occasions I'll do like 4 or 5 coats of clear coat. So really the clear gloss is where the layers can add up. Thank you. Please subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Trying to get that 100,000 mark. That's the goal. Simple Arwen, I've made Friday the 13th Part 8. It's on my channel right now. All of the movie versions are on my channel right now, except for Uber Jason. They're all there. John Wilson, yes, that would be cool if they made a movie with the Savini mask. It'd be cool if they make any Friday the 13th movie, man. I'm waiting for it, especially since that last one got canceled. Now I'm nervous it'll never happen. Luke, yes, I'm gonna make a Michael Myers Jason mask. In fact, I'm working on the video right now for it. Just finished it yesterday. Still need to put the clear coat on it. But there's your little sneak peek. Shh. Yeah, Michael Myers is the next mask, and I'll post it. If I can get the video done tonight and put the final clear coat on it, then I'll do it tonight. But otherwise, it's gonna be tomorrow or this weekend. Blue Jay, Captain America mask is definitely on my list. That would be awesome. Of course, Captain America mask is going to require 2 masks to do, and luckily I have some botched ones from when I did the Pennywise mask, and I was trying to do the eyebrow thing, and I ruined a couple masks, but luckily I think I can cut out what I need for the Captain America idea that I have. Michael from Pittsburgh, nice. The Vicksburg's from Pittsburgh. Yeah, the Michael Myers mask has been requested for a long time. That was another one that had to be done. You know what I mean? That's like a must make. And I know it'd make more sense to save that one for Halloween instead of Freddy Krueger, but I figure Freddy's a bigger name than Michael. Of course, that's a good debate. Is Freddy bigger than Michael as far as horror characters? Mark Braun with the $2 super chat. Thank you. I do agree. Texas is the best state. Is the bestest state. Correction. Thank you, Mark. You're awesome, man. I'm gonna go watch that that short film we made in high school in honor of that $2. You just bought me some chevrons. Thank you. Mitch, yeah, it's on the way, man. It's gonna be that Michael Myers mask will be done this weekend for sure. And I'm gonna try to get another mask done midweek next week. So there should be 2 coming pretty quick, back to back. And thank you, Mitch. You've been huge support on Twitter, man. I appreciate it. If y'all want to follow me on Twitter, by the way, if you're on there, there's a link to my Twitter. And if you're on Instagram, I do post nice pictures of the finished masks on my Instagram, so you can follow me on there too. Is that Gray Ove Z? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your screen name, but Gray Ove Z? I don't know, but am I a fan of Spirit Halloween? Yes and no. It's fun to look around there. It's a cool store. But again, as far as any Halloween store goes, and maybe wherever you are, you have better luck. But the Halloween stores that we have here, as far as Friday the 13th and Jason goes, they are a huge, huge disappointment. They have nothing, and that is exactly what led to me making masks to begin with, to making one mask because I wanted an awesome mask for myself, and I knew I couldn't find it at a Halloween store. That's when I started scouring the internet, and I found out people have been making their own masks for a long time, and they had all these great resources. So yes and no on the Spirit Halloween thing. JE the Punisher 202, Jeepers Creepers would be awesome. Michael Lubati, thank you so much. $1.99. You rock. Kane or Rey Mysterio? Yes. Rey Mysterio would be really cool. I haven't even thought about that. And Kane would be cool too, but yeah, old Rey Mysterio, man, that would be a fun mask to make. Thank you, Michael. I do wanna make Sting. He was my all-time favorite wrestler. I worshiped that dude when I was in middle school. So I do wanna make a Sting mask at some point, as far as wrestling masks go. Larkamus, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great weekend. Ethan, thank you for following me on Instagram. I appreciate it. New Wave Masquerade, yeah, Spirit Halloween. Like I said, you can find other things too. If I was went into Spirit Halloween just looking for Jason stuff, I'd be bummed. I am bummed. But other stuff, I mean, they got some cool stuff otherwise. Snake Jr., $1.99. Thank you so much. Scorpion is definitely which one is the one I do. Between Sub Zero and Scorpion for a Mortal Kombat mask, it would be Scorpion for sure. That one's still in my mind. I'm probably gonna figure out a way to do that. Snake Jr., thank you so much. Martin, what do you get inspired to create your mask? What inspires me to create the masks? Usually it's the intrigue of whether or not I could accomplish it, or if it's just something that I would want to see myself. But usually it's the challenge. Michael, see you later. Thank you again. But yeah, usually it's the challenge of could I pull it off? And of course y'all are giving me suggestions all the time, which is great because otherwise I would have been done a long time ago. I wouldn't have thought of half of these to make most likely. But usually it's if it's interesting enough for me to say, could I pull that off or would that look really cool if it could be accomplished? That's what intrigues me. The creation process is what intrigues me more than anything. Same way with my music, making the music is what I love the most. Once I'm done with it, I don't really listen to it that much, to be honest. Once I'm done, I'm proud of the end result and it's fun to look at for a second or listen to, but it's the creative process that I love. Cool Kid George, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to check out Fortnite. I've heard so much about it, but I don't know anything about it. I mean, I'm not a gamer. Origami Lego Dragon. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Ninja 919 YT Gaming. What's up? Good to see you again. ASGHL DFJK. Bye bye. See you later. Dibs 842. That's all good. You don't have to send me money if you don't want to or if you can't. I'm not expecting it. I'm very grateful if it shows up. Briggs 15, a Nacho Libre mask. That'd be awesome. Save me a piece of that carn. Save me a piece of that carn for later. Tactile Puma 58. Are there any masks I think would be impossible? That's a good question. The funny thing is, before I made this Michael Myers mask, I didn't think, not that it would be impossible, I just didn't think there was enough there. I thought it would just be eyebrows on a white mask. But as far as being impossible, I really don't know. That's a tough question. I think Predator would be really tough. I don't think it'd be impossible. I just think it'd be a little bit much, with the whole mouth and stuff. But Mason Carr, am I upset Toys R Us closed? Absolutely. And it's not even that I went there that much, but it's one more of those things where, I didn't want to see it go because it was a part of my childhood. I walked through the one here that I spent so many hours as a kid shopping for the perfect GI Joe. You know what I mean? Picking out that right one because I only had enough money for one. And now I went to that store here, and I mean, it was ransacked. There was hardly anything left. Everything was empty. Really made me sad. So yeah, I'm bummed to see Toys R Us go. It's unfortunate. Leonardo, I'm not going to put the remake mask on right now, but it's most definitely wearable. Yeah, Luke, I guess my YouTube channel logo would be, I mean, I could do the big hush logo on a mask. That's true because I've already converted that to a vector, like an outline. So I could do that. I just haven't really thought about trying it. Wave, what's it like in Texas? That's a big question to answer. It's great in Texas. I love it. Of course, I haven't really been to many other states, but I can tell you it's great down here in Texas. I highly recommend you come check it out. Elu Milde? I don't know if I said that right, but hi to you. Hope I didn't butcher your name. Origami Lego Dragon. Yes, the mask does smell like spray paint. I mean, that's kind of unavoidable. I know someone's asked me in the past, how do you get rid of the spray paint smell? And I have no idea how you can, if that's possible. But yeah, it's gonna smell like spray paint. I don't. It's not that bad, really. I mean, it's not like it's overwhelming. But I know latex masks have their own unique smell too. So Snake Junior, I'm growing this out just because I'm still trying to be a man. I've tried to grow this facial hair out probably 10 times in my adult life, and it never comes through thick and full. My dad's got he can rock a full mustache and beard and everything, but I haven't been so lucky. Well, I'm just trying it again, something different, something to do, mix it up a little bit. Wave, yes, I like the Halloween franchise. I mean, I like the first one, definitely. Um, Overall, I like the story, and obviously, I'm a fan of the whole masked mysterious killer plot. But yeah, I like the first one, and I think that they got a little carried away after that. But Halloween is pretty cool. Trident Slayer 10. How much do I normally pay when it comes to designing my masks? That depends. Usually it doesn't end up being that much because it's just some paint and some time. What I pay the most on these masks is time. And I know I condense these videos down to about 5 or 6 minutes. So it doesn't really portray how long it takes, but it's a good 3 or 4 hours of hands-on labor on the mask, and then you include the drying time, waiting for the layers of paint to dry and all that. Because I usually let each layer of spray paint dry for about 45 minutes, even though you don't have to wait that long necessarily. But the biggest investment is time. Money wise, usually they shouldn't cost more than like 25 bucks, but it depends. If I'm buying props and stuff like a hockey puck for the Canadian killer or a fake knife for the knife fight mask, then the price can jump around. Or if you get high quality blanks and straps from JDF Studios, the price can really get up there. Excuse me. Mark Bro. Yeah, man, the Captain Planet mask. I didn't even think about Captain Planet. Everybody requests Captain America so much. I never thought about Captain Planet. They're pretty fun though. Michael Carr, if you tweet pictures of your masks to me, then most likely they'll end up in the your masks from Twitter video. And I only pull from Twitter because it's much easier to pull pictures down from that, and it's a lot easier to organize them after the fact because usually I don't save them right in the moment, and so I'll have to go back through my timeline of notifications and stuff and collect all the pictures and screen names and all that. And it's just easier to do that from TweetDeck than it is from going through Instagram messages or Facebook messages or something. I know a lot of y'all have sent your masks to me on Facebook and Instagram and all that, and I'm sorry that they don't get in the your mask videos, but it's just a lot easier to pull from Twitter, so I can only go from there. And I want to try to keep it all contained to Twitter because it's easier to contain. There's a link to my Twitter. Feel free to follow me. You'll see a lot of my stupid random thoughts as well as latest videos and things when they get posted and my attempt at humor. Scott Fissler, what's up? Hello to you. Mitch, yeah, dude, the PS4 controller based on a Jason mask is sick. Like, that would have never even crossed my mind. Very clever, very creative. One board plank 87. Hey, what's happening? Luke, a blue and orange skull Jason mask. That's a cool idea. I'm more intrigued by the colors than the skull, to be honest. But yeah, skull on it would be really cool. But working with other colors, like the jack o' lantern mask that I did, that was fun to work with orange. That's the only mask I've put any orange on. I'm pretty sure. The bleeding rainbow, that was fun because I got to work with so many colors that I don't usually touch. Antonio, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Blake Gilbert, what's up? Leonardo, the shotgun blast mask is still here with me. I think I already put it away in the closet. If I didn't have so much crap around me right now, I'd go dig the stuff up that I keep referring to. But shotgun blast mask is still here. Des Gamer 117 Spider-Man Jason Mask is on my YouTube channel. It's out there already. You can check it out. Michael Myers? Yo, we got Michael Myers in the house. Give me just a second here. Michael, honored to have you. Here's a link to the hoods. The Devil's Latex. They're on Facebook, and they're out of Canada. Aaron Vasquez, what's up? Holly Morasco, are you family with Trick or Treat? I don't have a family, but my best friend in the world, he has a good sized family that I go hang out with on Halloween. We give out candy and all that stuff. I get to hang out with my niece and nephew. Screaming Joker Productions, other franchises I like. Are we talking about strictly horror movies or just any franchise movies? Gotta make sure. Mark, see you later. Thank you again. Snake Jr., see you. See you later. Thank you so much. Luke, I have made a Texas flag Jason mask. It's on my channel right now, and it's also in my Etsy shop if any of y'all are interested. I've got 5 of them up there for sale. I know some people get mad about the price of my mask in the Etsy shop, and I don't get that. If you don't want to pay it, cool. Why are you mad at me? I'm not making you buy anything. You know what I mean? Just other movie franchises in general. Terminator. I'm a big fan of the first 2. I don't think I even saw the rest of them after that. I might have seen part 3. I can't remember. Um, Trying to think of any long running. Halloween's good. Y'all gonna have to suggest some. For some reason, I'm blanking on actual franchise movies right now. Major League, you know, Dumb and Dumber. I didn't even see Dumb and Dumber or whatever it was called, where Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels came back. But I mean, from the trailer, that just looked rough. I was not that interested in going to see it. Oh, Ace Ventura though, that's a good franchise. Skyette Graffiti. Yes, I heard that they're making another Terminator, but like I said, I haven't seen the last few. I'm not even sure how many they're up to now. Is it 5? 5 or 6 Terminator movies now? I haven't even caught up. Leonardo, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Ninja 919. Yes, I'm gonna watch the new Halloween movie most likely. The trailer, I'm a little iffy on, but Wave, what do I think of Arlie Emery? I'm sad that he's dead. Dude was awesome. Luis, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. McNooch 83, you got that right. Terminator 2, man, fantastic movie. Not sure they can top that. Ladhibi? I hope I said that right. The hair's moving just because I got the AC pumping and the vents right up here, so that's why it's hitting. There's no ghost in here. I hope. I don't know how to say that screen name, but hi to you too. I can't read it, and I'm sorry. Dead's Gamer 117. I have done a burned mask. It's on my YouTube channel right now. You can go check it out. It's Jason with the perfect teeth. And I'll post the link again to my playlist of all of my mask videos so y'all can get caught up if you haven't already. There you go. Antonio, what's up? Never Hike Alone mask. Carson, that has come up a lot. And was that a fan made film? Is that what that was? The, Never Hike Alone, because a lot of people have brought that up, and I think I looked for it one time. It was a fan-made film, I thought. Okay. Yeah, I haven't made it yet, but or I haven't looked at making it yet, but yeah, it would be cool. I mean, it looked cool. If I can remember right, it didn't even have chevrons on it, right? They're, like, either worn off or just not on there at all, which that was a unique look. It is a little different to see 'em without chevrons when it's not one of these concept masks where you don't notice it. Wave, my favorite scary movie. Um, I really don't know. I mean, the Friday the 13th movies are scary, but they're also so campy that it's hard to be truly scared watching them. I'll tell you, Night of the Living Dead, the remake that was, I think it was 1990, early 90s, that oddly enough, Tom Savini did. That's a creepy movie. I really dig that one. Cliff, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, that Night of the Living Dead remake, and I'm not really sure what another. The other remake that they did of Night of the Living Dead was pretty intense. Can't remember what year that came out. I was still working at the movie theater. I think that was early 2000s sometime. That one wasn't bad. Pretty hardcore. Michael Carr, thank you. I was really happy with the Pinhead mask. Someone told me they thought I phoned it in on that one, and that got under my skin. I can't lie. I mean, I understand people not liking the way it turned out or whatever, but to tell me I phoned it in, that really made me mad. I guess just because it's plain white and just, it doesn't look like there's a lot going on. I don't know what the deal was, but that I definitely didn't phone it in. Y'all can trust that any mask that I make, I'm doing my best effort on. If you don't like how it turns out, that's cool. That's fine. But please don't ever assume that I'm not trying to nail it as best I can and doing everything I can to make it look like what it's supposed to look like. Mason Carr, I've only seen one Star Wars film all the way through. I hope y'all don't hate me. It was episode 1, and I all I remember was Darth Maul, the double lightsaber. That's all I remember from it. Not a big Star Wars. I'm not big on space sci-fi type stuff. Yeah, Carson, it would be good to do more damage on the Freddy versus Jason mask, which I probably should have done in retrospect on the one I did that's on my YouTube channel. Anytime, I like adding damage, especially now. I didn't so much then because I was trying too hard to match screenshots that I was working from the movies when I did the movie versions. But now I'm a huge fan of damage on the masks, as y'all can tell, which I know some people have been mad about with the flag masks. They say, "Why did you add damage? It looks so much better without damage." And it's true. Any of the flag masks would look really pretty and nice without damage, but to me, you add damage to give it more character and give it more story, as you've seen me mention in recent videos. I really like a mask that you look at and think, "Man, that's been through something. I wonder how all that damage got there." You know what I mean? Like it adds that depth to the mask, I would say. Not to sound too artistic on y'all, but is that Rich Andy or Reich Andy? What's up? I'm glad you got a blank. Good luck on it. Knock it out. Screaming Joker Productions. Did you see the War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise? I was a big fan of that, but I'm not sure if we're referring to the same stuff. But I thought the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds was pretty entertaining. Maybe I'm crazy. Michael Cuff, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Carson, the cancellation of the Friday the 13th game content, I guess doesn't really affect me. I never played the game. I'm not much of a gamer, but what does bug me is the fact that the movie got canceled last year. I think it was last year. That's what bums me out. I want to see another Friday the 13th film. Even if they butcher it, I just want to see them continuing to create it and pursue it, at least, if nothing else. I mean, I don't want to see them ruin it, but definitely want to see something. Antonio, I probably won't make a costume. Um, I'll leave that to someone else to do. I'd rather just do the masks, to be honest. And like I said earlier, I don't really do much on Halloween anyway, so I wouldn't have a use for the costume. At least with these masks, I have art, to put on the walls, something cool to look at, or to give away to y'all. I do enjoy giving away masks. Wither Crew 1, you can request a mask all day long. I can't guarantee that I'll make it, but requests are always welcome. Lord of Oni, hello. You've been around for a while. Good to see you. Chicken 20, hi. Oscar, my favorite Friday the 13th film is part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Michael Myers, that's so funny that you should say that because my next video will be my next giveaway, and it's a mask you can relate to, let's just say. Mason Carr, I've done a Canada flag mask. It's on my YouTube channel right now. You can go check it out. By the way, I'd love it if y'all get a shirt. If y'all weren't here earlier, I've got new shirts on Amazon. They're only 16 bucks. Here's a link. Love for you to check them out and grab one. Briggs 15, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's the one thing, Carson, about Friday the 13th Part 8. And like I said, it might not be so much the film as just the look of Jason throughout the film. Maybe that I like more than the others, but it is a bummer that he's not at camp because I am a much bigger fan of him being at the camp for sure. And the remake, I keep forgetting to bring that up, honestly. I'm a fan of the remake. I know people dog on it. I'm not a fan of Jason being a survivalist type dude with, little alarm systems and underground bunkers and all that crap. But the remake overall, I thought was a pretty entertaining flick, and he was pretty spooky looking. I forgot the actor's name that got to play him, but I mean, Jason just looked like a beast in that. And the fact that he's running and he's a lot more aggressive, I enjoyed the remake. So call me crazy. Is Jason here? I didn't see him come. Thank you. Dragonborn, Screaming Joker Productions. Thank you. He looks like about 7 feet tall. I'm sure he's pretty close. Pirate Foxy, 1999. Hey. One Board Plank 87. The least favorite mask I've made, I would have to say, is the NES mask. Not because it doesn't look neat or whatever, but because there was so little to do with it. It was basically just painting the mask blue and putting some lenses in it. So, yeah, if I had to pick one, that would be it, just because there wasn't that much to it. Wave, yes, I do own firearms. I have several guns. Haven't shot them in a very long time. Hey, there's Jason Voorhees in the house. Kyle Burge, my go-to item at Taco Bell. I tweet about Taco Bell all the time because I eat there probably twice a week. The $5 fill-up, the Cravings box. Are you kidding me? That is a deal. For under $6 and you get all that food, cinnamon twist and a drink included. But they keep on breaking my hard shell taco, which is making me very mad. They bust it right down the side of the taco. It's happened to me 3 times now because they try to cram everything in that box. If you ask for anything extra or sauces or whatever, they still stuff it all in the box and squish it down. Yeah, Evan, it is kind of a given. You're down here in Texas, you own some guns. Of course, I own more than I need, to be perfectly honest, because like I said, I haven't shot them in forever. So it's not like I go out busting cans very often. Max's Song Movie Films, the creepiest mask I ever made was that Pennywise one, because that was the first one I put eyeballs in, or the only one I put, 2 eyeballs in. That thing was spooky. I was tired of it staring at me. I was glad to give the Pennywise mask away. Martin, thank you so much. Take Off the Mask was a very fun song to make. Ryan Matt Games, I'm giving away a mask in the next mask video, which will come either, it's going to be tomorrow because I still have to put some finishing touches on it, but there will be a mask to give away in that video. Dragonborn, that Jason song came after the masks started going for sure. I was trying to somewhat incorporate my music into this whole mask explosion thing, and that's what I came up with. Skyek, I started making rap songs back when I was in high school, which was eons ago, and it was after the discovery of Houston and Texas rap. Because before then, I thought all the rappers were coming from the East and the West Coast, but then I realized there were rappers right down the road from me making their own stuff, and Texas rap has a whole different sound to it. And I just wanted to make it. I really don't have a pinpoint explanation for it, but I just wanted to make some rap music, so I did. Channel 9 Productions with Riding Shotgun. Man, I was really proud of Riding Shotgun. That's one of my favorite songs for sure. And one of my more unique songs. It kind of stands out on its own. Michael Myers, are all my Jason masks custom, or do I have others? How do you mean? Because yes, they're all custom. They're all unique, and all the ones I make for YouTube, aside from the Texas flag mask, I don't make more of. The only one I've made, you've seen in the video, basically. I don't make multiple copies. Luri Vicente Riso, it is 9:05 PM where I am, but that's Central Time here in the US of A. Antonio, I definitely like some Green Day, but it depends. My favorite song is probably Basket Case. Crimson Penguin, absolutely. I was listening to Fabulous Breathe on the drive to work yesterday, and I was reciting my own verses over his. I was so proud of that song. Yes, absolutely remember it. Thank you. Brandon Short, that's a very good question. What do I enjoy more, making music or making masks? Definitely making music because it's more near and dear to me. It's something I've been pursuing for 16 years now or something, and something that I just love doing. I've loved doing long before I started making masks. But I do love making masks because it's fun. It's a very fun creative outlet and process. I just I'm running out of space to put these masks on my wall, but definitely love the music. Screaming Joker Productions, I probably won't do the other Pennywise mask since I've already done a Pennywise mask. I won't revisit the old school one, so I apologize. But Adrian, yeah, 21 Guns is good. Holiday, I love Green Day Holiday. That song rocks. And I have 3 guitars out here, a couple more in the closet. I do like to strum the guitar. I can't bust out a solo, but yeah, Green Day is definitely in my list of songs to strum. McNooch, 83, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Carson, I don't know about a mask that looks like it was hit by Godzilla's atomic breath, but it would be cool to do something Claude. A lot of people have requested Jurassic Park themed mask, which what I would like to do is some 3 giant slashes across the face for a Jurassic Park type of thing. That would be fun to make. Bass and Treble 66, my favorite track that I've ever made. Do It 'Cause You Love It is easily in my top 5. Um, but there's a lot. I Work For It is one of my all-time favorites, and Motivation was definitely one of my favorites. I was really proud of that one. There are a few. I've never really thought about one specific one that's my favorite, to be honest. Is that Lurie? Or I think Lurie Vicente? Oh, yeah, I shouted you out. Sorry. I don't have a girlfriend, no wife, and whoa, no kids that I know of. Don't jinx me. Well, I'm not gonna do a full Terminator mask. If you're talking about like a full exoskeleton or whatever mask, just because I've already done the Terminator thing, so I won't revisit that. But Screaming Joker Productions, Dire Straits would have to be my favorite classic rock band, or Blue Oyster Cult, or Boston. I don't know. I've never really thought about a band. I don't have any favorite bands or artists necessarily as far as music goes. I just have a lot of favorite songs, and I love songs from just about any genre. I've got a favorite in. Oscar, I don't have a favorite soccer team. I don't really follow soccer, so I don't know. I don't even know who's still in it. You tell me. Ethan, H51. Is it H51 or H51? Don't let me get that wrong. But thank you. I would love to have more than 1,000,000 subscribers. It's taken a very long time to get to 66,000, so I'm not sure I'll hit 1,000,000. But the goal is 100,000. That's all I want to get to and get that plaque. Is the audio okay now? I really hope it's not chopping up on y'all. If it is, I'm sorry. This is only the second or third time I've done a live stream, so I'm not, I know there will be glitches, but I hope it's coming through on your end. Cool. Michael Myers, I do like some old school stuff. I guess it kind of depends. I listen to, I've got favorite songs from the 80s all the way up till now. So yeah, I do like old school hip hop. There's some songs for sure that jump out. Big Daddy Kane, Ain't No Half Stepping. That's way back, but that song is a jam. Dragonborn, what are the most movies that I've ever had to do in a weekly movie wrap? That's a good question. I think one time I did, I think 5 is really pushing it. I might have had 6 once, and that's tough because that thing, it's only a 45-second wrap, you know what I mean? So if I hit 5 or more movies, I gotta really fly, and there's one that I did, I don't remember when it was from, but where I had to rap really fast to get it all in there, and that was fun. It was a fun challenge, but yeah, so I think 6, definitely I've had to do 5 before. Nightmare Voorhees 128. Hello. Denver Sag. Yes, I do listen to some Tupac, not religiously. There are a few songs that I love. California Love is one of them. Changes is another one. I love that song. Um, so yeah, there's a few, but I don't own any of his albums or anything like that. Like I said, it was Texas rap that got me into the music, and it's Texas rap that I'm more devoted to than anything else. I really don't keep up with commercial stuff. So I like current artists. I really have no idea what's going on. And System of a Down, yeah, BYOB. I did a rap remix on top of that, which some people thought was, out of line, but I had a lot of fun with that. But BYOB is a lot of fun. Chop Suey is an awesome song. Definitely like some System of a Down. One Up Justice, there's your shout out. Weren't you Two Up Justice last week? Or am I mistaken? Did you change that name on me? Mason Carr, Led Zeppelin, absolutely. I got a song on my YouTube channel that I sampled a whole lot of love on. There's definitely some good Zeppelin songs out there. Over the Hills and Far Away is my favorite Zeppelin song of all time and probably in my top 5 of classic rock songs. Adrian Preston, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good work shift. I think I gave Jason Voorhees a shout out earlier, did I not? I apologize if not, Jason, by all means. Ryan Mac Games, a digital mask. That's an interesting concept. I wouldn't know how to go about that, but I'm intrigued. I like the sound of it. My favorite Halloween movie, Jesse, I hope that's Jesse, is the first one, I would have to say. And I think the Rob Zombie version was over the top, even though that's what I use. That's what inspired the masks that I'm posting tomorrow, the Michael Myers theme mask. I'm worked it mostly from the Rob Zombie version just because there's more to it. There's more to work with than the original because the original Halloween, there's not much there. It's pretty much a solid white mask with eyebrows on it, which doesn't translate well to a hockey mask. Meme guy, my favorite mask, if you're asking my favorite mask that I've made, it's a tie between the wood grain mask and the lake bottom mask. I'm very, very proud of how those turned out. Favorite movie mask is Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, and the remake, obviously, because that was, you know, or at least the shape of the remake mask is what started this whole YouTube thing. Luke, there are no faces under the masks. If you're talking about back there, there's nothing. It's empty. I stuffed those hoods with shirts and padding just to fill them out, but the faces are cut out. That way, when you wear them, you can still breathe. Sully Ivy, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Halloween Massacre, I have an older brother. He's 5 years older than me and a lot better with money than I am. Batman Fan 27, the MKX mask came from JDF Studios. That's jdfstudios.com. Blue Jay, no, I don't play video games. I have an Xbox 360, but I have very old games on it. Got Fight Night, Round 3 or 4 or something like that, and then Sniper Elite, which if they kept making Sniper Elite, I'd be playing that all day long, but I think they stopped with that one. 2 Up Justice. Now you're just messing with my head. Unless you have a brother named 1 Up Justice. JR13, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to talk to you again. Luke, I do want to make a Black Panther mask, but there's a lot of detailed engraving on the mask. If you Google it or whatever, I didn't realize it, but there's a lot of like intricate engraving in there. So it would be tough to pull off. I probably won't be able to do it. Firestorm 18, my favorite masks I've made are the Lake Bottom mask and the wood grain mask. Deadpool was cool too. I was really happy with how Deadpool turned out because that was one that I didn't, I wasn't necessarily looking to make, but it turned out really good. And Iron Man turned out even better than I thought. Yes, Blue Jay, if you get a JDF Studio mask right now, he doesn't offer pre-cut masks anymore. So you're going to have to drill out the holes yourself, which I'm not a fan of, but Ender Gear, yes, I've been flagged for copyright several times. Luckily, the stuff that's on my channel right now was one of the cool copyrights where they're like, we're not going to take it down. You just can't monetize or anything like that. I even got flagged on my first Jason Mask video from 2014 because I used music from the movie. And I got really lucky on that because they said you can still monetize it, but they're going to split it in half with the rights owner of the music and me. So I didn't know that was even an option. But yes, I've definitely been flagged. It makes me very nervous, especially now that my channel is what it is. Before I only had 1,000 subscribers, so I wasn't that panicked. But now I would get very concerned if I get flagged for copyright again. Batman Fan 27, thank you. That was one of my favorite songs. I work for it. I work for it. Sayat Graffiti, no, I've never received any fan art mail or fan mail at all, other than some emails. Yeah, Lord, isn't that crazy? It's been 4 years. You've been around for this whole thing, this whole ride. This Jason Mask stuff was crazy because, like, when I posted that first mask video in 2014, I seriously thought that was it. I didn't think it was gonna get any views. I was just putting it out because I had watched a couple other videos to help me make one. I thought, okay, well, I'll make my own video as well and put it on YouTube. And then I just kept getting subscribers. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. I hope they know I'm here for music and not for masks. But then I finally gave in. I realized, you know what? There's too many people subscribing and requesting more masks. I gotta strike while the iron's hot because it's not every day that something like that happens. Michael Carr, I don't know about Spawn Violator clown mask. I'm not really sure what that is, but a Spawn mask. Oh, is that John Leguizamo's character in the movie? A little stumpy clown? That would be pretty sick. But Spawn mask for sure is something I'm interested in doing. Mystic Ninja '09, I'm probably not going to do a Hulk mask just because I don't know if there's enough there other than painting it green. I probably won't do a Hulk mask. So, I'm sorry. Mystic Ninja oh 09, I just answered your question. You're not getting ignored. The first mask was the under $25 mask. Cool. I'm glad you found it. I kinda wish I could redo that one, but it is what it is. Because that under $25 mask video, I didn't go all out as far as making it detailed. I was trying to just imply, do your own thing with it, and you can do all this for under 25 bucks. But I think some people are, look at that mask and say, "Wow, it's not a very good mask." I'm like, that's kinda not the point of that video. Mason Carr, I don't have my GI Joe collection well, half of it's buried up in my attic right now, but I only collect the small GI Joes. I never collected. I had a few of the tall ones, but I wasn't a big fan of those. I don't think I'll show it on the stream. Maybe, who knows? New Wave Masquerade. Any mask making tips? Patience. Lots of patience. I do see masks from time to time that get sent to me that I feel like, perhaps they're a bit rushed. Because that's the thing with a lot of the masks that I make, it takes an unbelievable amount of patience. And when you're patient, you can do more detail, you can do a better job, and make the mask really 100%, the best thing that you can possibly make. So that's one thing. Definitely get a Dremel tool. That's another thing. Unless you're just going to do paint jobs, get a Dremel tool. That thing will save your life and save you a lot of time making the masks. Another thing is texture. If there's a cut or a gash that's supposed to be on your mask, then make a cut or a gash in the mask. Don't just paint it on. I mean, if you want to just paint it on, by all means, but texture is everything to me to make it real. Cut into the mask. Luke, I did not watch Cobra Kai, but I'm interested. I've heard good reviews actually. Was it good? Was Cobra Kai worth watching? Cardboard Ginky Noob? Or is that Jinky Noob? Hi. Dragonborn, is that true? You really did a promposal with the Jason theme? That's awesome. Nathaniel, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Brandon Short, yes, I have a job outside of YouTube. I have a full-time job as a graphic designer because YouTube does not pay the bills. And I have no idea what level you have to get at to be able to quit your day job, but I am nowhere near it. I was definitely misled when I completely underestimated YouTube. I thought when this stuff was popping off that, oh, surely I'm going to be making huge money and I'll get to quit my job and blah, blah, blah. And no, nowhere near it. So I don't know if it would take daily vlogging, which I don't know how those guys do it. Those YouTube creators that do videos every single day. I mean, that's unbelievable. I would never be able to keep up with that. Michael Carr, see you later. Thank you so much. Michael Myers, yes. I mean, adding leather straps or any kind of authentic straps. That's what my masks have always been missing for sure is, doing authentic straps or reshaping the mask if you're doing like the movie versions and stuff. Mine definitely missed that. So it would always be good. The more authentic, the better. So yeah. Sky Graffiti, see you later. Thank you. Dragonborn, that's awesome. Oscar, thank you so much. Ethan, see you later. Thank you for joining me. Sully's back. What's up, Sully? I'm gonna sip this Mountain Dew. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Family friendly, PG clean. Michael Myers mask is on the way. Here's a little sneak peek. Ooh. It was inspired by Rob Zombie's style of mask because there's more to that. There's more I could do with it. So here's Michael Myers. Still got to put the clear coat on it and finish editing the video. That's the thing. It's one thing to make the mask. It's another thing to have to edit the video, and that's what's another very tedious part of this whole process. Two Up Justice. See you later. Thank you. Aaron, I've collaborated with, are you talking about just musically? I mean, I've collaborated with other rappers before, quite a few through YouTube. That was a long time ago. It's been a long time since anyone's reached out or anything, but it has happened. Carson, that's been requested a lot, making a mask with all the films combined in it. And to be honest, I kind of feel like there's like the Jason Goes to Hell mask kind of already does that because it's got the torn up jaw, it's got the axe mark, and then it's got even more damage. I felt like that one already included, but I guess not all 12 films. So since there's still more after that, but no, I haven't really considered making a mask that incorporated everything. Jason Voorhees, thank you so much. Your compliment really means the most now, doesn't it? Mike Romano, good to see you. What's up? Carson, no, I have not used JDF blood paint. I guess, I just never thought to do it since I've got acrylic paints that I can make blood out of on my own. Brandon, a mask that I want to add to my collection, but don't see spending that kind of money on. Um, Not really, because I've already done a couple expensive masks. So basically, if there's a mask that I wanted, then I've gotten it or I've made it. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, Aaron, a collab of making masks. I've never really thought about that. I'm not sure how that would happen. I would collaborate on making a mask unless, like, one of us makes half of it, the other one makes another half, or have like a guest worker on the mask. That'd be kind of fun. Get some other giant YouTuber or something to try to up my game. Get H3H3 in here or something to make a mask with me. But I'm sure he'd ignore my messages. Yes, the masks do take quite a while to ship. They come from China, at least through the seller that I use on eBay that I link to in all my videos. I'm sure there are local sellers in the States. I don't know. I never really found one. And once I found a seller I could trust, I just went with them. So, but yeah, it does take a few weeks, which sucks. Family friendly PG clean, my most expensive mask. I think it was either the MKX mask, which I gave away, or the Jason X mask. Both of those were pretty expensive. And oddly enough, with the MKX, it was the straps that cost the most. The straps were like $32 or something, which was crazy. But yeah, I think that one ended up being like $60 or something like that. Yes, I've seen the new trailer for Halloween, and I'm not sure what to think about it. I'll definitely check it out when the movie comes out, but I can't, I don't know for sure if I think it's going to be good or not. It's hard to tell. Phantom Bonnie, thank you so much. I can't do an Uber Jason because I've never found the blank mask for that. So I don't know. If someone sells the blank, then I don't know, I could give it a shot, but I've never seen it for sale. J.E. the Punisher 202. Jason has a dad. I've heard that before, and I didn't. The first time I heard it was not that long ago, and I never realized that he supposedly has a dad out there. Like, is his dad supposedly still out there, or is he dead? I don't know what the story is behind Jason's dad. Yeah, Mike, the Rob Zombie Halloween, I thought was just too extreme. Like he went over the top. I think even John Carpenter said he wasn't a fan of it. And what John Carpenter said, correct me if I'm wrong, but he said that Rob Zombie made it kind of reveal too much about Michael. Like they tried to tell too much of his story, which is true. They kind of you don't need to put all that out there. Keep him mysterious. All right, guys, I only got a minute or two left before I sign off of this thing. I want to thank everybody for stopping by the live stream. This is fun. Might have to keep doing this. I enjoy talking to y'all in real time instead of trying to follow down chase down your comments on the YouTube videos. Brandon Short, a mask that everyone asked me to make, but just seems stupid to me. Nothing seems stupid. It's kind of like a question, kind of like questions. There's no stupid questions. There's no stupid mask suggestions. But I think it's more of, something I'm not sure there's enough there to do. Like I wouldn't say people requesting the part 2 mask is stupid, but I definitely wouldn't make the potato sack or whatever. Like if I did it, I'd do it in a comical way, and just make a really short video of me cutting a hole in a potato sack or something like that. But no, I wouldn't say there's any stupid suggestions by any means. Aaron, peace out. Antonio, see ya. Thank you. Dustin, thank you so much. You do some great work yourself. Luke, I'm not sure. Maybe what I dislike about the Friday the 13th movies, what disappointed me was that it wasn't just like consistent. I mean, this goes with just about any franchise film, but I always wish that they would keep it fluent from one film to the next, especially when there was those few films, I can't remember which parts, but where the movies would start off with the end of the previous version. I thought that was really cool. They're at least tying it in, you know what I mean? They're not trying to make it seem like the one before it didn't even happen, but it definitely went down that road anyway. So I would say that it's nothing specific necessarily to Friday the 13th. Like I said, just about every franchise does that, but I really wish they were all just tied together. That would have been cool. And yeah, in general, Jason X is an awful movie, in my opinion. Part 5 is extremely hard to watch, even though I've seen that one quite a few times. Very tough to watch Part 5. Oscar, thank you. Dragonborn is 2 and 3 that did that? Okay. I knew it was early on in the franchise. Screaming Joker Productions, Jason is the king of the slasher films. Absolutely. If I ever had to pick anyone, it's going to be Jason, of course. Jason Voorhees, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, and I'm not a fan when he turns into a kid or anything like that. That's what I say. Jason 8 is my favorite film of the franchise, and it is. But anytime he turns into the kid, especially when he came out of the mirror, like that was so corny. And he looked like an Asian kid with the makeup and stuff. The way they did it, he didn't even look like he looked like a completely different race. Like I don't know. Don't need to see the kid stuff. I much rather see him as grown Jason. But I get it for the story. You know what I mean? They got to tie that in or whatever. Jason's bare Ender Gear. I probably won't make one that looks like Jason's bare face because I don't know how I would cut that out of a Jason mask. And that's the other thing too. Like with the Michael Myers, I didn't want to put a mouth on him. I know I put a mouth on Pennywise and technically on the Joker since I cut the mouth out. But generally, I don't really like to do a mouth because that kind of breaks the whole idea of it being a hockey mask in the theme of whatever character it is. But for Pennywise, that was a must. That was what really took that over the top. Luke, yes, I've heard that there's a real Crystal Lake, and that's awesome. I saw a video of Jason at the bottom. That's hilarious. All right, guys, it's 9:34 in the PM, and I think I'm going to sign off. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. I love you so much for your support. I hope you like the future videos that are coming. And I hope you'll spread the word and get more people to subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 100K mark. That's all I want. I'm just trying to get a YouTube plaque. So thank y'all so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.